And action.
No, don't cut to me yet. I'm still in the preparation stages.
Weren't you supposed to have done that last night, so it's dry for later? Okay, we'll get you a helping hand.
As long as it's not Alan. They always said these videos were like watching paint dry anyway.
Bit rude.
And cut back to the script over to the studio.
Beam him up, Scotty.
And action.
I see they have us back for the intro. I hope our viewer doesn't click away, as I'm sure it gets better than this.
And action.
Line, please.
It's just hello.
It's just hello?
Really?
Can I help?
Yes, we've come for our rehearsals. I think Tom booked us into Studio B. And who are you?
I'm Ron Moore.
And what are you doing here?
I'm here for the auditions.
Auditioning for what?
For the receptionist, of course.
Oh, are they still doing that old trick again?
Sorry, what?
Oh, don't worry. I'll guess we'll see if you make it to the next round.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's the right working environment for me personally anyway.
What do you mean? We've always found it to be an enjoyable gig.
They just don't take it seriously. They're always laughing and joking around.
That's a bad thing.
For me, yes. I don't get humor and they keep going off script. Just to get a laugh, so I feel left out.
You poor thing. Maybe you should have a word with the 2 officers outside.
Who should I ask for?
Pin and Dick?
Bit disrespectful. What's their formal title?
Sorry, didn't mean to be. But it gets a bit confusing as they are both called PC. Head?
Thank you. I'll have a word with Pin and Dick. Okay, you can go through now. And according to the computer login info, Scott is already here?
Right this way, gang. Let's see what torch the Stormtrooper dozen are playing this week. Dave might need to add a drop of oil on the hinges.
Don't they know I used to tread the boards with Mr. Moore?
Roger Moore?
No, Walter Moore. He ran the Last Chance acting school. I was there with Ben, Dover.
Right, ladies, we just need a bit of V-roll for the beginning and end shots. Fantastic. So a big thumbs up to the makeup department.
A big thank you to our in-house band, the STDs, and look forward to their next rehearsal session.
That went better than expected. Although it's a shame we couldn't have the whole band and a consistent studio setting in one shot.
We'll be discussing that subject further in the next video. But first we need to meet our new tech assistant.
Okay, Dave, we can see your reflection in the oven door, so cut there and we'll go to the second shot.
Oh, and don't worry, we'll still be having some fun.
Welcome, I'm Professor Alice Fry, but you can call me Alf. It's my job to keep the boss up to date on new items in tech.
Take Alf's next review. So over to you, Pet.
Thanks, Mick. All right, guys.
And gals.
Indeed, we're diving into the world of gadgets designed purely for your personal enjoyment. Think advanced engineering, sleek designs, and features that promise a peak performance. Let's just say we'll be testing out some very stimulating technology. You absolutely won't want to miss the grand climax of this intensive testing and evaluation phase. Make sure you're all present and fully engaged. See you then for what promises to be an unforgettable experience.
Alf, do they do them for women as well, just asking for a friend?
Oh yes, anyone can use it. But personally, I'm not sure what all the fuss is about. Isn't it just a force feedback joystick for the flight sim community?
Bit of a niche reference, but I'll go with it.
Sorry. Just heard in my ear that the legal department says we're not allowed to do that sketch. So I'll have to come up with a different script for next time.
I've just seen a rough draft of next week's script, and it looks like you've a few ideas about how the AI creation platforms like our personal favourite OpenArtAI could give us more control over directing a video. Any comments, Alf?
Absolutely, it's a bit hush-hush at the moment, and while talks are ongoing, we are anticipating a future where creators have a greater control over their content. This includes maintaining a consistent environments, characters, camera movements, even multi-camera setups, and the ability to adjust lighting and effects within repeatable scenes and much more. Once you're familiar with this new setup, achieving that perfect shot is expected to be faster than even writing a prompt today. This direction represents our vision for the future of content creation.
So, you'll be going into more detail in the next video.
Yes, fingers crossed. That's the plan at the moment.
And to this end, we will use Tom's Hobby Studio, where we will be testing out different methods of us interacting with various hobby skills to see how any new AI features perform.
Now, let's go over to Tom's workshop.
Welcome to my part of the video, and as you can see, this is where I do my hobbies.
Not that interesting so far?
Bit rude.
Hey, that's my line.
Anyway, as you might have noticed that we use the Stormtroopers.
A lot.
Okay, a lot. And the reason for that is because of the consistency of characters and venues are easier to create, and to most people they all look the same anyway.
Bit droidist.
So this section will be where we learn to use character profiles and see if we can produce videos using them and see what works and what doesn't.
Like the humour.
You may have noticed a fluctuation in Mick's character earlier on in the video where she was
Be polite.
a little rounder in the face.
Bit sizist.
Indeed. So this is going to be a steep learning curve as we get to grips with actually directing the character. Instead of us writing stuff to match AI-created videos, after all, it's not difficult to produce lots of content of anything you can think of. And I know Alf will be covering her thoughts on the ways this creator would use to achieve this with an improved consistency and better timing of events.
Especially when multi-charactered scenes are needed.
Absolutely. So feel free to come back and see how we're getting on.
Might be a good time to remind the viewer to like and subscribe. Just saying.
Just one more clip, guys. So back to reception to do the end scene.
Thanks for the advice, guys.
Glad we could help. What did they advise you to do?
A new job, and it's perfect for me, as it enables me to ban and delete anything I find that strays away from a narrow expectability of content, and even the slightest hint of a wry smile is snuffed out before it becomes contagious.
So where are you off to?
I'm starting tomorrow as a moderator in the forums of a flight simulator.
Our job is done. Indeed. See you on the next one.
Oh, if anyone fancies a bit of exercise, they're holding a Zumba class in Studio C. Oh no, looks like Zumba is next week and this is the break dancing group. And before we go, there is an opportunity to get your sticky fingers on some merchandise. Is it true?
Is what true?
That you can get a free trial of OpenArtAI?
Absolutely. In fact, that's how we started. And we've added a link in the descriptions below.
And if our viewer has a request, just leave it in the comments section. Not a clue. Not a clue.
Taxi. Please get me to the woods and make it quick. Stop the car, I'm not going to make it.
Newsflash, the morning we were due to publish, OpenArtAI released their new Elements feature. So we had to test it out using Alf as a hula dancer in the studio with Stormtroopers playing the instruments from 3 images. And overall it looks pretty damn good, so I'm sure we'll be testing that out for the next video. Oh, and remember, this is a beta version.